My number one tip, if you're thinking of vlogging, is don't bother. The world does not need another vlogger. No one's interested in your boring life. You'll fail anyway, so do yourself a favor and think of another way of using your time. Sorry. All right, can't say that. Look, I'm just joking. Vlogging is a lot of fun and I would never discourage anyone from doing it. Obviously, I don't have billions of subscribers or anything, but I have made over 200 videos on YouTube, and I think I've learned a fair bit along the way, so I'd like to share some of my tips with you now, and at the very least you might avoid some of the mistakes that I made. The first tip is to find your niche. What is it about you that makes you different from everybody else? Don't just film yourself going to the shops and then be surprised when no one wants to watch it. You need a hook to lure your audience in, and then you can build on that and grow your fan base from there. For example, do you play a weird musical instrument? Do you live in an exotic country? Have you got a rare disease? Try and identify what it is about you that is unique or interesting and go from there. Second tip is when it comes to B-roll, less is more. We don't care that you've got a fancy drone. It's boring to watch drone footage that goes on for a minute or longer. I've done this one myself. Nobody cares. Slow motion has become really cliched. We don't want to see long sequences of you making coffee at 125 frames a second. We're done with time lapses now. B-roll is not content on its own. It only works when you've got a story to tell and you can put in a little bit of B-roll just to spice things up, but don't rely on it. My third tip is don't just film yourself talking to the camera and nothing else. We don't just want to see your face, no matter how good looking you are. Turn the camera around, show us something that we haven't seen before. Take us on a journey somewhere. That's why we're watching your content on YouTube, isn't it? Now there are some videos which do lend themselves to being talking heads, this one obviously, but I think it's really a lazy way of storytelling just to film yourself and nothing else. If you don't have anything interesting to show, then arguably you haven't really done anything worth making a vlog about that day, so you need to rethink everything. But yeah, don't be lazy, get out there, make an effort and show us something awesome. My fourth tip is, by all means, go out and get the right gear for vlogging, but don't expect that gear to make you a successful vlogger. Content is king, gear comes second. Now my preference for vlogging gear is what I'm using now. It's a GoPro Hero 7 Black with an Ulanzi V2 vlogging case that holds the GoPro audio adapter, and on top is a Rode Video Micro shotgun microphone. That gives me a nice wide angle, amazing image stabilization, good audio even in windy conditions, and good enough image quality for the vlogs that I want to make. I personally don't like the bulky DSLRs and mirrorless cameras. I think they slow you down, they stop you from being spontaneous, there's too many settings to fiddle with. Everybody's obsessed with the shallow depth of field that they can give you, but I think that's totally overrated. I would much rather have a small and light and compact and robust setup to use like this. Is it perfect? No. The battery life isn't very good. I can't see what I'm filming now, and the GoPro software is hideously buggy, but I still prefer it overall to the big bulky DSLRs. But that would be my advice. Get yourself the gear that works for you, but do not expect it to make you a successful vlogger. My fifth and final reason is to never give up, no matter what. So if you look at the really successful channels on YouTube, I'd like to bet that the one thing that... Right, so I just trod on this thing here. Is that a jellyfish? It's really, really slimy. Look, there's more of it over here. Is it a blue bottle? I have no idea what they look like. If you live near the ocean, can you let me know in the comments, what is this? Is it a jellyfish or some kind of man-made thing? If you look at the most successful channels on YouTube, I'd like to bet that the one thing that those creators have all got in common with each other is that they keep on uploading videos. So don't worry about the lack of views in the beginning, or the fact that you don't have many subscribers, the trolls and hate comments, all right? Because if you're in this for the right reasons, if you truly love making videos, for the sheer love of making videos, then it shouldn't feel like a chore. Keep going, enjoy it. Remember, it's a journey, not just the destination, so have fun, and as long as you don't stop, you will succeed in the end. How can you not? All right, guys, that is just about it for me today. There are other things that we could cover, such as the importance of having a good thumbnail, tagging your videos on YouTube, collaborating with other creators, using social media, and loads of things, but I think I've talked enough for one video. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with my tips? Did I miss anything? You know, can you add any tips of your own? That would be great to hear. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more videos if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Ugh. What the hell? By all meow. It's to... Oh, God.